think the live stream is beginning. It says we are good to go here. Pardon me for the sore throat and the coughing, but I think we're live for everyone to see. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. Whenever I start these live streams, I see it shows me like the preview, and it looks like we've been live, what was that, about 8 seconds before I actually started talking. So yeah, I always say this, I gotta check the live stream and see how does it start, how does it end? Is there just like, 10 seconds of blank, just not me talking, just sitting here? I don't know. I always say I'm gonna check it. I never do. Maybe I'll check this one. Who knows? I know. Probably not. So I'm gonna be going to bed pretty soon after this. Hello, Dazzling Shell 101EX. You are the first one here today. What we're gonna do today is another friend code exchange. I decided I wanted to have one really, really late my time because I'm trying to think globally. Where if I keep doing live streams, let's say in the afternoon or around supper time in my area, parts of the world, the majority of people are going to be asleep, so we're going to miss out on some potential friend code exchanges there. So I thought, alright, we'll do a pretty late one, although I'm going to be not getting to sleep when I probably should be getting to sleep tonight. I'll take the hit for today. I think I'll try to aim for another live stream, a friend code exchange live stream next week, but I'll aim to have that like really early in the morning for me. So try to encompass as many various players all around the world if, we can get a whole bunch of people in. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit tonight. I might only go a half hour-ish, maybe a little bit more at most. I got to cut it at an hour because it is currently 12:30 a.m. in my area. So I don't really want to go too far into the wee hours of the night. I got to get up early-ish tomorrow, working on something. So helping my dad with some renovations actually. So I want to make sure I get enough rest. And yeah, so far it looks like you're the only one here, Dazzling Shell. So how are things going with you today? As you can see, in my area, we got the rains coming down, but that kind of, I guess it doesn't really suit the season. I was going to say, it kind of leads us into the fact that it is officially the 1st of October today, once we rolled over into midnight. So we're into the spooky season. That's why I got the spooky music playing. And also, let me know, Dazzling Shell, or if anyone else pops in, how is the music sounding? Because I don't know, in my headpiece here, my headphones, sounds loud-ish, but it sounds like that with the the other music and stuff sometimes, so I don't know how it sounds to you folks. And again, that should be me checking afterwards to see what does it actually sound like, and I just don't do it because I'm that much of a slacker. So what can we talk about in the meantime? As you see, we have lost our temporary bonuses that we had for making things easier for the pandemic. At least whatever was on the screen here. They've said, Niantic released information I think 2 days ago, saying that certain things are going to be removed from the game. The remote rating is going to stay. I believe it said the incense duration is going to continue to be a full hour, 60 minutes, up from the 30 it initially was. But the effectiveness of the incense will only be in effect when you're out walking. In fact, I think, do they have information on that here? I'm going to see if there's any... Yeah, right here, so we can go over this. So the maximum number of gifts you can carry in your item bag will remain at 20, which is awesome. Pull 20 gifts, send them out afterwards. You'll continue to receive 3 times the Stardust and XP for your first Pokemon catch of the day. Incense duration will remain at 60 minutes. But as they say, when possible, when it's safe, only when you're able to, without any risk to your health. People are generally encouraged to spend time outside. As they say, go on walks, exercise, because it's good for your mental health and your physical health as well. And I know many parts of the world are still in a pretty, risky spot as far as, COVID-19 and all that. So only do this if you can. And people are upset that we're losing some of these bonuses that we had, but first of all, we knew it was coming. These were just temporary things to help us out in the meantime. But you have to really weigh the pros and cons, the ups and downs. Do you want to play the game that much that you're going to risk your health for it, or should you be more concerned with health over playing a video game? And as much as I like Pokemon Go, and as much as I'm sure you folks out there like it as well, you really have to prioritize, is a game worth the health risk? So I mean, you know, hopefully it's not so bad in your particular area that you have to, you know, make that choice, but it is a choice that you might have to make. So I think that's what they're thinking with this removing some of these bonuses. So yeah, starting Thursday, so today for me, well, right now for me, today for everybody once you guys roll over into midnight as well. So the hatch distance will return to normal for eggs, so once you incubate an egg, it's not going to be cut in half right away. It's going to be back to the full walking distance. The increased effectiveness of incense will only apply while walking. Hello to Isaac Wolf 33. Hey y'all, indeed, how's it going? And we have, I'm going to try to pronounce the name. I'm going to say Raghav, I think. And if right up front, I always say this, I apologize if I mispronounce names. But hello from India. Oh, hello from, I don't have my flags. I lost them. But hello from Canada. I'm on the east coast of Canada in the province of New Brunswick. So hello from way overseas. So today is going to be a friend code exchange. So I'm going to throw my codes on screen right there right now. You can feel free to scan the QR code here or just type in the number. What you want to do, or what I want you to do to make it easier for me, type in the chat, let's say #friend, and then let me know your trainer name in the game. And I'm going to add in new people during the stream. I freed up some space. I've got enough for like about, I think, 11 more people today. And I've got gifts for everyone who I add in today. Everyone else, I'm going to be getting some more gifts tomorrow. But, yeah, say #friend, put your trainer name in the chat. I'll confirm the friend request, and I'll shoot you a gift to get us started. What else is in here? So your buddy Pokemon will now bring you gifts only when you have nearly run out. This will happen only once per day. Now, in the midst of this live stream, I'm actually recording the next Pokemon Go video that should go up hopefully within a few days on the channel. And I did question, are they only going to bring 5? Because I've been seeing lately, the Pokemon only seem to bring 5 at a time, as long as you're below 10. So, I don't know what they're going to do as far as bringing gifts our way. It says you will have a higher chance of getting a gift when you spin a Pokestop. However, you won't be guaranteed to get a gift. And I did notice that for the past, few months, every stop you spun, if you had space, you would definitely get a gift out of. So incubators will be included in more boxes in the in-game shop. And for a summary of the active bonuses, keep your eye on the special bonuses section of the Today View. I kind of went over that in the video. You can read this yourselves as well. Just letting you know, they're going to have updates on your information of what bonuses we're going to have. And it says, additionally, we're continuing to monitor the ever-evolving global situation and are working hard to reschedule previously planned live events into the 2021 year. Health and safety are of the utmost importance, like I was saying earlier. Please stay tuned to our official channels for any rescheduling updates. Alright, let's get caught up here. Isaac Wolf says, #friend for those that are not friends. Exactly, LOL. So yeah, feel free to, in addition to sending me friend requests, drop your codes in the chat if you want to. You guys can start adding in people from possibly all over the world, which is, as I say, why I wanted to do this later evening live stream. Oh wait, I gotta do one more thing. Go to my settings, turn on battle challenges. So while we're sitting here, hanging out for a little bit, if anybody wants to send a battle challenge my way, get some cool battle action going on the screen, I'm up for that. What else is there to mention? Well, if you haven't seen yet, I'm going to go over to special research. We've currently got the Feeling of Victory, a new special research branch, tree, whatever that you want to call it here on the special tab. I'll give you a update on what Willow's saying. I'm still on step 1. Hey there, Chaz. As you know, I do a lot of research. There are just so many Pokemon to learn about and document. Recently, I've been investigating Ralts, the feeling Pokemon, to learn more about how this Pokemon senses people's emotions by using the horns on its head. For some reason, Ralts always makes me think of Ralph from The Simpsons. Don't know why. It's an amazing ability, don't you think? I thought studying this Pokemon's unique sensing powers would help me identify the strange feeling that's been stirring inside me these past few weeks. I've realized, though, that this isn't any ordinary emotion. It's a type of energy. Cool. The mysterious energy is filling me with hope and determination. I feel like I could take on any challenge and be victorious. What's really funny is I battled many people in Go Battle League, and they were using Victini, and I won. And it's kind of sad because Victini is supposed to be the victory Pokemon. I think it's Victory Star is its ability or something like that. Oh, we got a super chat from Bailey Brown. Thank you very much. Great to catch a late night live stream indeed. So thanks for the super chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We're doing another friend code exchange, as I say, hopefully with people all around the world. So if you guys want to start dropping some more codes in the chat, go ahead. And if I'm not friends with you yet in the game, you know how to do it. My codes are on there. Willow, I'm talking to my people. You tap that watch all you want. You wait. Anyways, I would appreciate your assistance in collecting more information on the strange and fascinating phenomenon. So, your steps for this step 1, or rather your tasks for step 1, are to catch 30 Pokemon, which I have completed, spin 30 Pokestops or gyms. Fortunately, it does mean different ones, so I can just tap the, or spin the ones in my local neighborhood, and send 10 gifts to friends, which hopefully will be taken care of tonight, or if not, in the morning once everyone's starting to wake up again. We're going to get 30 Great Balls, a Pokemon appearance, and 1,000 Stardust for step 1. Alright, so we do have... Rokov has put the name in the chat. Let me take a look here. Let's see if we have a request coming in from him. Maybe a little bit of scrolling to do. If you've sent me a request in, over the past little while, it might take me a while to find you here. As I say during the streams too, if you're catching this video or this stream after the actual live stream has completed, then I might not have space, so I probably won't be adding people off camera, or off stream, I guess, because by the end of the stream I could be all filled up. And I like to preserve space for the people that are here during streams as a thank you for, you're coming, hanging out, basically adding more visibility to the channel, I suppose. So a little throwback to you folks for doing that as I start sending out gifts pretty much every day or every other day. I'm not seeing your name. I'm going to back out for a second here. Okay, Dazzling Shell has said, I hope that they make more healing items in the shop, because those dumb grunts, Team Go Rocket grunts, there's Rokov right there, okay. They keep challenging you to fights these past couple weeks. Some of the grunts can be a little tricky. I fought, actually, so you know how they show up in the Team Go Rocket balloons now. I fought one just before our stream began, and I had to go through, of course, 3 Shadow Pokemon. They were all Magikarp, so, I mean, wasn't a big deal. But I'm going to send you the Angry Pipe. That's the one right outside my house, which is funny. We're going to throw a sticker. What goes good with an Angry Pipe? Let's go with Angry Pikachu. It's not really angry, but it's got the stern eyes on there. And there's one more gift sent out for my Send 10. But yeah, so I haven't fought a Shadow Magikarp in quite a long time, and it's funny to see that Team Go Rocket can still have them. I wonder if they were taken out for a bit and were just added back in. So I know they said last week or a week and a half ago that Team Go Rocket might be using different species. So yeah, they probably brought back the Magikarp for that. Dazzling Shell says, oh yeah, by the way, about a few weeks ago, I've redeemed myself after that incident with the Team Go Rocket boss by beating him for the 3rd time, not in a row, and catching Suicune. Awesome, so you got the Shadow Suicune. Do you have all 3 of the Johto beasts at this point? Shadowfied or Purified? Hopefully so. Master Motion says, bro, you're at 1.99k subscribers. Yeah, I checked it. I think we're at we're 5 shy of 2,000, which is awesome. Okay, so if anybody is new here, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, get some cool, well, I say cool, that's me being completely non-humble by accident. If you want to see what many people seem to think are cool videos, feel free to subscribe, and you can hit that bell, get notifications when a new video or a live stream is coming up. I do plan, hopefully shortly soon, to get back to doing Pokemon TCG online. I've been getting some more of the cards on there lately, and because starting today, technically, of course it is October 1st, later on today, I'm gonna go ahead and set up. First of all, I'm gonna move my webcam. It's way too high. I think that's better. Now you can see my Dragon Ball Z shirt underneath my Charizard hat. Oh, I gotta talk about something too, but let me not get sidetracked. Channel memberships. I am gonna set up the channel for memberships, which, as I've said, is like bonus content, basically. You'll still be able to just come to the channel, hang out, watch the videos, catch the streams, no change there. The membership is going to be a paid monthly membership. If you're not familiar with it, other YouTube channels have it as well. And for the membership fee, you get access to a little badge, a member badge next to your name during our live streams to show how long you've been a member of the channel for. We had memberships before. We had 3 members that were signed up, and I'm curious, when I bring them back, will it retain the information of how long that those 3 had been members before? I wonder. The reason I stopped it initially was because I started the memberships under the premise that my music stopped. That's not good. Resume. There we go. Can't have no music. Yeah, so initially I had set up the membership that you get access to the member badges. Also, there'll be specific emojis that only members can access. For example, one of them is a lab coat, which I still don't have myself, but you guys can use it. And I also said you'd be getting, I think it was like access to Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon live streams where I would give out specific Pokemon I had bred up for members. My hand's not even there. I'm pointing, I'm counting on my hands, you can't even see it. And you would get guaranteed, I think it was 3 Pokemon TCG online code cards I would give out every month. And for Pokemon Go, I said like a guaranteed spot, top of my list. You would always get a gift at least once a week, but generally it was once per day. Now, I stopped the memberships back then after several months because I realized I'm not going to be able to ensure all of that which I promised for everybody as more members build up. Eventually, you know, I'm going to run out of limited space in my friends list of Pokemon Go. I'm not going to have, you know, infinite Pokemon TCG online code cards. And I also wasn't able to keep up with the breeding of Pokemon in the 3DS games because, you know, I was starting my 3D animation class, and simply put, all the stuff that I promised, I would not be able to guarantee, you know, indefinitely. So I thought, okay, I don't want to keep the memberships up because people join as a member expecting certain things, and even if they were okay with not getting them, I didn't feel okay with taking away what I said. So when the memberships come around this time, again later today or maybe tomorrow, depending on how much time I have, I'm going to set them up. The only real guaranteed things, of course, will be what YouTube provides for members, will be the member badges, the custom emojis, but I will say, as long as supplies last, TCG online code cards, I still want to hand 3 of those to everybody or every channel member once per month. And again, I'll say I want to dedicate maybe 50 spaces of my Pokemon Go list to the first, say, 50 members that sign up. And that would be a guaranteed gift at least once per week, generally once per day, or at least once every couple days or so. Because if we get to 50, that'll be a lot of Pokestop spinning just to get enough for the members every day. So let's say once per week for sure. So, all that being said, I'm going to work on that later on. If you guys are interested, you can check it out. If you're not, no big deal. But I figured, might as well put the option out there. It doesn't hurt to have it, as long as I feel I've set the ground rules straight from the get-go. All right, that's enough ranting on that, rambling for that. Let's see what else is happening in the chat. Isaac Wolf says you got a shiny Shadow Pineco and a 100% Shadow Houndoom. Excellent stuff. I have not yet caught a 100% Shadow Pokemon. Now, I have caught some that were almost perfect, and then when I purified them, they became 100% perfect. But the actual Shadow, I haven't gotten the perfect of that yet. I also have, what have I gotten for shiny Shadows? I believe the only shiny Shadows I have gotten are from Jesse and James, which, as of right now for me, are no longer in Pokemon Go. September 30th was the last day they were here, so they're gone. But I expect someday they might return as a little, you know, special bonus feature thing where I want to see them stronger. I want to see them use like Shadow Arbok, Shadow Weezing, maybe even to give them like a Shadow team based off of other Pokemon they got through the seasons of the anime. So it'd be kind of cool to see it update like that. And it would be nice just to have them a little bit stronger because like I understand Jesse and James are the losers, but they were pushovers in Pokemon Go. They weren't really all that tough to deal with. But then again, that is kind of their whole lot in life. They're not the strongest. So it kind of makes sense. Let's see, Dazzling Shell says, the first time you fought against the Team Go Rocket boss, he had the Shadow Entei. So did you catch that one, I wonder? Or I think you were saying your collection was full at that point, and you beat him when he was in the balloon. Then when it said, oh no, your Pokemon storage is full, you went to get rid of one, came back, but he had hot-tailed it out of there. He flew off. If I recall correctly, that's what you were mentioning last time. Master Motion says, would you be interested in live streaming your Pokemon TCG matches? Well, definitely I do want to get back into doing that, because that was something, that was a regular feature on the channel that when we were doing our play Pokemon events at the Pokemon League at Heroes Beacon, the comic shop in town, I would do the occasional, like, when there was a pre-release tournament, I would record for that. I would compile a video of that. Then, of course, you know, COVID. And I stopped a little bit before that because I wasn't able to keep up with it as well. But yeah, the league basically is currently on hold as far as I know, because, like, again, physical distancing and stuff. Can't really have a league where people are sitting face to face across the table and keep the 2-meter distance. So I thought, well, I want to, like, I've got a ton of TCG online code cards behind me there, and I want to, instead of just having them sitting there collecting dust, I want to give them out to you folks. So I want to start doing that with the memberships again. And I also want to give some out during the live streams when we do Pokemon TCG online. Right now, what I'm working on is building up tokens to get 10 boosters of the new Champions Path expansion. And we'll do like once I have enough tokens, I get those packs, we're going to do like a live stream where I just open those 10 packs, make a deck out of the new cards that I get out of there, and then just kind of have some fun matches and all that. But I might also start doing streams perhaps of just the way I harvest up tokens. I usually go into versus matches or tournaments using just theme decks. I find theme decks are a little bit easier to use in that format because there's a lot of really good strategies out there, and I currently am so far behind in my card collecting. I don't have the right cards to make a super good strategy just yet. So if I went into, like, you know, custom deck matches, I'd probably get obliterated and just, like, waste my time. So I find theme decks, at least both players, myself and the opponent, are kind of on somewhat equal footing, because you know, theme decks are limited in how amazing they can be. Some of them are broken. You guys ever play Mock Strike, I think it is? The Garchomp, Lucario, Cynthia deck? Okay, those cards are great. They all work really well together. How did they make a theme deck out of that? That's way too broken to have in one deck, custom built. Anyway, it's a good deck though. And let's see. So Master Motion says, if so, you'd love to watch the TCG live streams. So like I said, yeah, definitely we'll be getting back to doing that. And Dazzling Shell says, you had the Looming in the Shadow special research until May of this year. Sigh. But yeah, the, you know, COVID, coronavirus, like, that threw a wrench into everybody's plans. So it makes sense that you might not have got that completed right then, or until then. And the Old Chateau Turned Back Cave music is quite spooky. Indeed it is. Where is my repeat? I don't think I have a repeat. I should have a repeat thing. Hang on. I don't want the music to stop again all of a sudden. There's the repeat. Alright. I got it now. No more sudden stops of the music. Let's get caught up once again. Hello to Sparking Lux Ray. Yo, your message came in way long ago. Sorry, I missed it. You said something else down below. I'll skip right to you right now. You're a huge Pokemon fan, and you came across the channel not too long ago. You were very interested in the videos, so you subscribed to say, I am very cool. I thank you very much for that. Hope you enjoy the episodes, and if you want to go back and see some of the older stuff, like, just to see where Pokemon Go came from, or even just the stuff that I've done along the way too. I think one day what I want to do for one of these streams is just hang out with you folks and watch the older videos, just to remind us all where things came from. And for me to be all cringy and, like, you know, oh, why did I say that, or why did I do that? That would be fun. I think maybe we would agree. And Isaac Wolf says, bring back James and Jesse. Plus, you won't like Butcher Cassidy. It'd be kind of cool to see them to, you know, spice things up a bit. I don't feel that they have as much relevance outside of the anime though, because, like, they've never really been in anything else. You could argue Cassidy kind of was in Gold and Silver because the female grunt had her hairstyle. I guess the pigtails that came to those, like, big sparking explosion shapes, I guess. But it was like the generic female grunt, so it wasn't really named Cassidy. But it might be cool to see them make some sort of a cameo. I think the reason we did get Jesse and James is, if I'm not mistaken, the models they used are the models from Let's Go. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. If I'm mistaken, let me know. But I think the reason they were able to give us Jesse and James was because they already had those models made. They just had to add them into Pokemon Go. And let's see here. Master Motion says, agreed. Stegosaurus says, anyone know some awesome Ditto disguises? We've been looking for the thing for days now. Huh. What have I seen lately that's Ditto? I think Spinarak can still be Ditto. Can Whismur still be Ditto? Usually, if Ditto is disguised as a certain species, if if the shiny version of that Pokemon gets released, like say there's a Spinarak Community Day or something, Ditto will no longer be disguised as a Spinarak from that point on, and it might have something to do with maybe there's a glitch where if a shiny Spinarak shows up for you, it could still revert to like a Ditto if they didn't remove that as a disguise. So, I don't know, does anybody else know what other disguises Ditto can be right now to help out Spark and Luxray? Dazzling Shell says, actually, the reason you couldn't finish the Looming in the Shadows is because one of the steps in the research was beat 3 trainers in the Great League. Right. I think, yeah, it wasn't just fight 3 matches, it was to win 3 matches. So, depending on what Pokemon you have, that can be pretty tough. Plus, given the fact that a lot of times, every single person you fight in the Go Battle League... Wait, did that count for Go Battle League? That would have just been like player or PvP. But anyway, the Go Battle League... I'd like to see more variety in it. Like, I understand certain Pokemon are good, and people want to win, so they use those Pokemon, but it's like, it gets boring seeing the same thing over and over. And, I don't know. I guess I just kind of think outside the box. I guess people, you know, if you call me a hipster, I'm like, oh, if everybody does that, I want to do that. No, I want to do my own thing. But, Azumarill, Skarmory, what are you, Altaria? Get off my screen! I want to see interesting things! Pidgey can be... Wait, can Pidgey and Rattata still be Ditto? Because they have the shinies in the game. Speaking of that, too, wouldn't it be neat when they finally release Shiny Ditto? What if it was, you know, what if it was still disguised as one of the Pokemon, but, like, say Pidgey, for example. If a shiny Pidgey shows up, you catch it, and it reverts to Shiny Ditto. Do you think that's what they would do? Because I think in the main series, if you have a Ditto, if the target is a shiny Pokemon, it transforms into the shiny version of it, even though Ditto itself remains non-shiny. And if I'm not mistaken, a shiny Ditto, if it sees a regular Pidgey, transforms into a regular Pidgey, but keeps its shininess as Ditto outside of battle. I think that's how it works, but I might be mistaken. Now, I do have to mention one thing. We're going to address the elephant in the room, I guess, even though there is none. But why am I wearing this hat? You know, this is my winter toque, and it's only like October. It's got the cool ears, though. What's going on? Well, it was finally time to give the old Charizard cap another wash to, you know, clean it up and stuff. But apparently the wash decided to eat the hat. I mean, it's not terrible, but it doesn't look presentable anymore. So, I think the Charizard cap is dead. But I have a replacement on the way. So, you know, it won't be down and out for long, and I've got this as a backup. Downside is, because of how, you know, the postal system is all kind of jumbled around and all twisted and turned and all like that, it said it could be until November 9th before I get the replacement. But it also said anywhere between October 9th and November 9th. So, I mean, it could be here next week. Who knows? But I'll keep you posted. I don't think I mentioned it in the video I'm working on right now, but maybe I do and I just forget. But anyway, you're going to be seeing this hat for a little while just because I'm known for wearing the Charizard hat. Like, look at my character. I've got the Charmander. It's not Charizard, but it's close. But I gotta wear the Charizard. Everyone says... Like, when I'm going around with my mask on, walking, like, you know, to and from, and people see me, they're going, oh, hey, Chaz! And I kind of, like, you know, I lower the mask or whatever. I'm like, how'd you know it was me? It's the hat. Clearly. I know that. We all know that. The hat's cool. Master Motion says it's currently 1 a.m. where you're at. Hey, it's 1 a.m. where I'm at, too. And you say it's worth it for the Pokemon Professor. Well, thank you for hanging out. But if you are at some point feeling tired, do not let this keep you. You can always come back and check the recap afterwards. I know I'm going to be heading off between 10 minutes and a half hour from now. I don't want to go too much longer. But I thought, yeah, we'll try and do a live stream where maybe other parts of the world can jump in with us. So next week, I'm going to probably set for at least one more Friend Code Exchange live stream. I'm going to probably have a full list of people by then that are regularly sending back and forth, so it might be the last one for a while as far as friend code exchanging, but I'm going to aim for really early in the morning my time. I'm thinking like 6 a.m. just to basically give other parts of the world a chance to jump in, start throwing some friend codes around. So yeah, if anybody does want to drop any friend codes in the chat, go right ahead, and if you want to add me, codes are right here. Am I pointing right? I can't see my screen. There we go. Yeah, codes are right here. And just type hashtag friend in the chat with your trainer name so I can make sure we add you in, and I'll send a gift your way. Let's see. Dazzling Shell says, by the way, who's going to be ready for the Crown Tundra this late October? Good question. Did you guys see all that information? It's kind of cool to see all the legends are coming back. They didn't mention the alternate forms of the legendary birds, or what's going to happen there. But I mean, they don't want to give us everything. Did you see Galarian Slowking? That helmet thing, that visor almost, that was actually pretty cool looking. I like that. Let's see, Mass Motion says, the hat needs to be retired, hanging up as part of your backdrop. I'll tell you this, as ratty as this looks right now, that ain't going nowhere in the backdrop. Like, when I get the new one, I'm going to show you as a comparison, because it might be hard to tell, but this is so faded compared to what the hat looks like when you first get it. It's a fresh Charizard hat is so bright, vibrant orange. It'll be cool to see like a side-by-side comparison. But I don't think I want to disgrace what I've currently got going on with that quality of a hat. We'll see. I mean, it's good for memories, I guess, nostalgia and all. Isaac Wolf says, you will not wash your Charizard hat. Well, I've decided from here on, when I'm washing the hat, I'm not going to just throw it in the washer dryer. I'm going to, you know, like, hand wash it, basically, and just let it drip dry, because I've had a hat before. That's actually my second Charizard hat. Same thing happened. Just over time, it fades. It gets all floppy and floopy. So I think I'm going to try and take a lot better care of the next one, see if it can last even longer. And it is legendary, says Master Motions. Close to it, at least. Sparking Luxray says, you're not able to play Pokemon Go, but you're going to hang out during streams if you're not busy. Well, sounds good. Thank you for hanging out there. Alexander, oh hey Alex, how's it going? Hello to you as well. Saying, are you ever going to do Pokemon TCG Online again? You missed it. I was just talking about that. I said, I'm going to get back into it. I'm currently working on getting some tokens so I can get 10 booster packs of Champion's Path, the most recent release. And as soon as I get the tokens, I'm going to do a live stream where I get those 10 packs, open them all up with you folks here, and make a deck out of those new cards. That'll lead us into doing regular, let's say semi-regular. I don't want to set myself to a schedule with it, but it's going to get us back into doing the occasional Pokemon TCG video. Probably I'll do like maybe a live stream once every week or once every 2 weeks or something like that. But yeah, I do want to get back into it. I've been checking out the new cards online. Dazzling Shell says, who said this? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the human merry-go-round. I'm going to say that was Mr. Bean. Just random guess, because I really don't know. So is there anything else happening? Look how creepy everything looks with this music in the night. And look, watch this. Well, first of all, there's Team Rocket, and there's a ghost over there. Gengar. Yes, we are into October. The Halloween season is upon us. I was watching my two nephews. They come over every couple weeks, and we're watching some of my classic movies that I liked when I was a kid. We just watched Hocus Pocus. They've never seen it yet, and it's a cool, Halloween October movie to watch. Next one I have planned to watch with them though is Ernest Scared Stupid, which was one of my favorites again when I was younger. So it's kind of fun having younger nephews who, these movies predate them by a lot, but to kind of relive what I liked back when I was a kid and watch it with them. It's kind of cool, this whole, having a younger generation thing come after you. It's weird. So I don't think there's really much more to mention. We went over the feeling of victory. Now, this, I'm presuming, and I assume quite easily, that this is going to lead us to getting Victini, which means I knew I didn't need to buy that Pokemon Go Fest 2020 ticket. I knew I was going to get Victini. I knew we were all going to get Victini. The question is, how good will the stats be? And will any of us get the shiny? I doubt it, because I don't even think shiny Victini's been released in the main series at this point. Dazzling Shell says, someone get that dumb grunt at the Pokestop out of here. If we still have the distance available, I could probably do it, but I'm going to wait. Even though I do need to get one more Team Go Rocket Grunt defeated. But I'm not in a rush. Like I said, as soon as I'm done the stream, I'm probably just heading right off to bed, get up early in the morning and help my father with some renovations that he's got going on. But yeah, I'll take care of that. I still gotta walk. What is it to get this done? I still gotta walk and get 8 more spins of Pokestops or gyms and send out another 7 gifts, which I'll be taking care of in the morning. So step 2 is all about for that. And Master Motion says, yes, LOL, someone take him down. What's up, Bobby Gilmore? Welcome to the stream. I saw you had commented earlier that you were, hanging out waiting for it. I liked what your comment on one of the videos, I think it was, saying, everybody subscribe. I'll let you folks say that kind of stuff for me, because if I say it, it sounds selfish and greedy and stuff. But hey, if you want to say stuff like that, I won't stop you. If anybody does want to subscribe, if they're not currently, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit that bell for some notifications when we got some stuff going on the channel here. Dazzling Shell says, Yar, you play with fire and sometimes you get burned. Now, I do know that is Foxy from Five Nights at Foxy's. Or wait, Five Nights at Freddy's. I knew it. I'm messing with this. Isaacol says, it is Victini indeed. It's the release of the #1 Pokemon of 5th generation. Which is weird, because in the Unova Dex, it's listed as number 0. Isn't that weird? I mean, clearly it has a sequential number in the National Dex, but I was always weird that they gave it the number 0 designation. So I saw some friend requests are coming in. Just a reminder, let me know in the chat if you're adding me in from there. Type #friend, drop your trainer name there so I can confirm you during our stream, and I'll send you a gift ASAP. I got quite a few saved up from the day. But yeah, excuse me. So, what do you think of this, too? Now that we've got Mega Evolution happening in Pokemon Go, which was a Gen 6 addition to the series, but they still haven't given us all of Gen 5's Pokedex yet. The thing that stands out to me is, I want my Crocodile. My main team in Unova, in Pokemon White that I played through, I had Irwin the Crocodile. I want him in my Pokemon Go team. Where is he? We don't even have Ponyard and Bisharp yet. We don't have Zoroark. We don't have... What else don't we have? We don't have a bunch of stuff. So, they'll be coming eventually. You know what, though? Many people have said this. We still ain't got no Kecleon. What's the deal with that? How do you think they're going to give us Kecleon? Do you think... Hang on, do you think they've already given us Kecleon? Do you think it's here right now, and it's just in a random spot on the map that we just haven't tapped on? I mean, if I tap there, what if there's a Kecleon there, disguised, camouflaged? Wouldn't that be wild if Kecleon was in the game for this whole time and no one just happened to click on it because it was camouflaged? That would be hilarious. Dazzling Shell, this month you purified your 500th Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Very good. Is that one of the... I'm sure it's one of the medals. I just want to see how many it takes to get to gold or silver or whichever. Oh, right there. That's why that 500 is your gold medal for Purifier. Congratulations on the gold medal. Sparkling Luxury says, it is strange that it's number 0. Yeah, like, you'd think... Like, all the mythicals and legendaries usually come after the main Pokedex in every region. So it's weird that they had Victini earlier, like, number 0, predating all the other ones. But, yeah, Kecleon will be an interesting thing. How would they do that? Throw some ideas in the chat. What would you like to see them do as far as introducing Kecleon? I would expect it to be something from research. I don't know if it'd be like a special research or maybe some field research that you'd pick up from Pokestops. But just to excuse the fact that in the wild it would be camouflaged, you would never see it. Or what about this? What if they introduced like a... Oh wait, super chat from Master Motions. Thank you very much. Saying, here's some money to help you sleep well tonight. If I get enough money, I'm going to order a pizza. I'm staying up all night. Nah, just kidding. I am going to have to zonk out pretty soon after this. But thank you. Much appreciated. Very awesome. I appreciate that. But yeah, Kecleon. I'll stop rambling about that. I've tried to talk about that a little bit. Eventually, we gotta get that added at some point, and I think it'd be like a research kind of thing. Oh no, I was gonna say, what if they introduce like a Kecleon sensor or a scanner that you get from research? And I guess it'd be somewhat like Mystery Box or an Incense, where if you use it, it spawns Kecleon for you, maybe. You know, maybe that could be the only way they can make sense of that. But speaking of that, though, let's go to our news once again. And if anyone did not hear the cool news about Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go's connectivity coming up by the end of the year, basically, standard information, soon we'll be able to send Pokemon from Go into Home. They can't send back, just so you know, so if you have extra stuff just to, like, you know, dump off, you can send it into Pokemon Home. When this integration goes live, a celebration event will be happening in Pokemon Go. You'll be able to activate the mystery box when you send a Pokemon to Home from Go, and if you open the mystery box during the celebration, you'll have a chance of once again encountering Shiny Meltan. So Shiny Meltan is coming back into the Pokemon Go game, so kind of something to look forward to. That'll be nice. And as it says, just if you got stuff burning, no, I guess not burning a hole in your inventory, but if you got stuff filling up space in your inventory and you don't want to just get rid of it, then Pokemon Home could be a place to send it. For me, I've been using Home off and on, not lately that much, but just to basically do some trades and stuff. I was filling up the National Dex in Home, and I think I only needed some Mythicals last time. Maybe about 5 or 6 Mythicals, and I've got the entire Pokedex in there. So, it was a little project I was working on. I didn't quite complete it, but I'll probably get back to it at some point. Actually, Isaac Wolf, I'm pretty sure Zoroark was Gen 5. Because it was introduced... I know there's... Isn't there someone in one of the buildings in Castelia City that you walk up to? And it's actually a Zorua in disguise. And I think if you bring a Pikachu, or a certain Pikachu or something, to it, Pikachu reveals it as a Zorua. I think. Something like that, I think, happened in the games. Alright, well, I think, yeah, I'll probably head off in like about 5 more minutes or so. I'll just throw you another reminder about the upcoming memberships to the channel, which are, again, optional. You don't need to do it. Things aren't going to change if you don't. But just going to be some extra bonus content for the channel. If you subscribe as a member to the channel... No, join. That's the official terminology. Subscribe just means you're following the channel. If you join as a member, you'll get access to a little badge next to your name, and the badge increases based on how long that you've been a member to the channel. In fact, Sailor Pika is here. Hello, Sailor Pika. You can let them know about the member badges, because you were one of the members. But basically, if... Oh, it's Celebi for the Zorua, not Pikachu. Okay, thank you, Dazzling Shell. Isaac Wolf says, it is research time. Indeed. What was I saying? I guess the member badges I was talking about. So, the standard idea would be, for a certain length of time, like say a month, you get badge 1. I think it's 1 to 6 months, you get badge 2, and so on. But as the creator of the channel, I can make my own custom badges. So, what I did, I made, again, this is the ratty version, but Charizard hat, or I think Charmander hat was the first badge. And as you were a member to the channel, it would increase over time. It would evolve into Charmeleon, Charizard. What was the next one? I know we went to the 2 Mega Charizard hats. What was the final one? I can't even remember. But once memberships come back to the channel, you can find out yourself if you become a member and stay as long as necessary. I think the max is 2 years. A 2-year member would have like the highest badge. But you also get access to the special emojis as well, which I forget what they were too. I wonder if when I set up the channel memberships, if that's all saved for me, if I got to reincorporate them. If I do, no big deal. I think I still got them saved on the computer. But so okay, Kyle Emmerich hashtag friending in the chat. What is your in-game trainer name? I'm assuming it's Kyle Skarn. Just let me know in the chat. If so, I'll confirm that, send a gift your way. But yeah, for the memberships as well, as long as supplies last, which, as I've said, should be quite some time. Those are some cards right there. Here's some more code cards right here. I got a lot of code cards. I'll be giving out 3 of those. I'm gonna set you here because everything's toppling over back there now. I'll be giving 3 of those to channel members once per month, and as long as supplies last, of course. Once they're gone, that's it. And a guaranteed gift once per week but usually a little bit more frequent than that. Okay, Kyle Skarn is the one right there. But that's also another incentive for the memberships. And other things I haven't thought of yet, like maybe we'll have specific members exclusive live streams. You know, I can't even think of other bonuses right now, but things along the way, new things could come up. I'm going to send out another Angry Pipe. We'll send out a Happy Squirtle. Angry Pipe, Happy Squirtle. Almost the same thing, except completely different. Alright, gift off to Kai. Thank you for sending that friend request. So anyone else is sending a friend request, let me know in the chat. I see Robotic Salto. And I wonder, is that someone watching the stream, or is that from one of the other videos? Because whenever I put up or I finish off a live stream, as I say, I preserve space for people that are here with us, or here with me, I guess, when we're doing these live. But after the stream is done, like the last one I did, my list was filled, and several times a day I see so-and-so, commented on the video, leaving their friend code. Which I do say, like, even if I don't have space to add in, if you want to leave your codes in the comments, if you're here after the stream is done being live, feel free to do so. And feel free to start adding other people that you see in the comments. Because the more friends we add, the more gifts we can give, the more eggs we can hatch, the more Mega Raids or Zapdos Raids we can tackle together. And coming up, what are the next ones? I know Moltres is next. And then we're getting Origin Form Giratina after the Moltres week of raids is complete. So the second half of October, the Serpent Form Giratina with the shiny coming with us this time, or coming with it this time, is going to be in the raids. Kind of fitting for Halloween, a nice ghostly dragon Pokemon. So that'll be cool to see if we can hunt down. Let's see. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sparking Luxury says, I am so awesome, I deserve a ton more subscribers. Thank you for saying so. So, yeah, like, I guess I really don't do much to promote myself. I just do the videos, and I figure if people want to check them out, they can. If not, it's cool, whatever. But, I mean, if you guys want to start tossing, suggestions to your friends that might be interested in Pokemon content, I won't stop you. Feel free to let them know. Check this channel out, We do some friend codes, we're doing some Pokemon TCG. If you look back on some of the earlier Pokemon Go videos, something I haven't done in forever is, like, I like doing little skit things. If you guys go back and watch the video where I fought and caught my very first EX Raid Mewtwo, the intro to that, or like leading into the battle, I had fun with that. I won't spoil it, but it's basically a montage of me going around powering up my Pokemon to take on this EX Raid, but also trying to get myself physically fit. And I had a lot of fun attempting to do that. I'll just leave it at that. Just go on the channel, search the Pokemon Go playlist for Mewtwo, and I think you'll probably find it. Let's see. Master Motion says, agreeing with Sparking Lux Ray, that I do deserve a ton more subscribers. I'm your favorite Pokemon YouTuber. I appreciate you saying that. I feel bad how I had like that break, almost a year's break, because I couldn't keep up with it. My school work and stuff was like just taking over, and I felt bad. Like I feel okay now, but every time I thought during that hiatus, like, I should do another video, I was thinking, but will anyone even remember? I mean, time goes fast nowadays with, like, YouTube, the internet, just everything seems to be so much quicker. I remember watching, there was an episode of the Game Grumps. I do watch them quite regularly, and this was a while ago, but I think Dan was saying something about things go so fast in internet time now. He's like, his band made a song that a few months later it was being replayed by somebody, and they're like, all right, we have an oldie but a goodie for you. And Dan's like, how is that an oldie? Because, in his mind, they just made it months ago. But that's how fast time can go. Alright, so we got a battle with Sailor Pika, and I gotta watch out for a possible... Can these things get Energy Ball? I think a Alolan Raichu can get Energy Ball. I'm a little concerned about that. I'm gonna shield up. I know either this Raichu or the other Raichu. Oh, Grass Knot! That's what I'm thinking. I knew one of them gets a grass move. Luckily, I had that in mind. Alright, let's see who can get the win. So, if I'm correct, it's only about... Well, it's late in the evening for Sailor Pika, but yeah, we're not quite into October just yet there. Of course, the reason, if you don't know why I have the spooky music playing in the background, is because it is currently October, where I'm at. It is 1:20 a.m. It is close to bedtime for sure, but we are into the spooky month of October. Alright, both our shields are gone. We got a Gyarados coming in. I'm just going to go ahead. I know this is not very effective, but we'll get some damage off with our Mud... What is this? Mud Bomb, I think it is? I don't even know what my attacks are. That's Mud Bomb. No, very effective. Well, that's pretty expected. Let's see. I see there's some codes in the chat. I'll get caught up with that in just a second there, folks, by the way. I'm currently engaged in epic battle for epic prizes, or Stardust, which can be epic if you use it on the proper Pokemon. Please, no spamming in the chat for now. I do see you, though. Abai ready, if I said that right, which I always say I probably didn't. But I'll get to the chat once I lose my Pseudo-Widow here. Come on, you can do this. Take it out. Wow, okay, we did. I thought they were both going to drop at the same time. Well, fire type, eh? I think I'm done. I don't think Mothim can handle a Flame Wheel from this Alolan Marowak. Now, if it's Bone Club, we're good. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't think the Aerial Ace will take it out, though. I believe Alolan Marowak is still pretty defensive, as, you know, much similar to its standard form. Well, it was kind of close. Wait. Oh, that little bit left. Good battle, Sailor Pika. And I get rare candy. I still say it seems like the loser of a battle gets better stuff. Because I've done battles where I win, I get Stardust, they win, or they lose, they get like a Sinnoh Stone. So I'll take a rare candy for sure. Alright, I gotta get caught back up on the chat here. I'm missing some comments. Where are we at? Let's see. Archivaldo says, that's you. You're in the live stream. Oh, welcome, Archivaldo. And that was... Who was that again? I mentioned Robotic Salto. Was that you? If so, feel free to let me know in the chat if that's your username. I'll confirm you, and I'll send you a gift. Let's see. Isaac Wolf says, you feel like you've been friends with Chaz, me, since 2018. Thank you. Yeah, you've been here quite a while, actually. Back, you know, you were there before the hiatus. You're still here, too. That was one of the thoughts I had. Are people going to remember who I am? But I was really touched. Like, when I did that first live stream, it was another friend code exchange, because my list had dwindled over, you know, that hiatus. I thought, I'm going to finally just do a stream. We'll just see how it goes. But so many of you guys came back, and so many of you girls came back, you folks. And, you know, people were saying, you know, yeah, we're back, boys. And I'm like, all right, this is cool. Okay, so I'm not completely forgotten. That felt good. I like that. Master Motion says, can you put a post about the channel on Reddit, on the Pokemon Go subreddit? Yeah, if you want to. The more people that see the channel come on by and hang out, the better. And yeah, so hello to Abe Ready, saying no reply, but I was sidetracked with that battle. I do know there's a bit of a delay though, so as you were saying hi, I was probably engaged in that battle. But I am back here now in the chat. Master Motion says that I will reply. Yeah, indeed. And Abe saying, please say your friend code. Well, as Master Motion says, I ain't need to say nothing. Wait. Where's my fingers? There we go. There we go. So you can either scan that the QR code, or type in that number, send a request my way, and just let me know. Type hashtag friend in the chat and put your trainer name in Pokemon Go, and I'll confirm the request, send out a gift your way. I got plenty still stored up. And let's see. Sailor Pika says, GG, what a close match. It was pretty close. And it is about 9:30-ish almost for you. Not quite October yet, but we're getting there. So, has everybody gotten access to the special research, the feeling of victory? because I think my game kicked in with that today at like 3 in the afternoon. And I wonder, is that one that is based off 3 o'clock in each time zone, or is that something that 3 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock the next time zone, 1 o'clock and so on? Did everyone get it all at once? I think that's usually how the special research works. Okay, Archivaldo says that was your trainer name, the Robotic Salto. Accept and send out the third angry pipe of the evening. Let's go with Happy Mudkip. Kind of happy. It's hard to tell if a Mudkip's happy or not because it doesn't really have, like, you know, the curve or the frown. It looks more frowny than smiling, I find. Also, Sobble is like that too. Sobble's kind of that perpetual sad face. Alright, well I do think we're pretty close to the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna call it a night. We got a few new friends added in here during the stream. Next week, I'll probably do one final live stream. I shouldn't say final. We'll say final for the time being. We'll do another live stream for Pokemon GO Friend Code exchanging, and I'm gonna aim to have that at 6 a.m. my time, which is Atlantic time. If you want to do like a little time zone search, see what it's going to be see what time it's going to be in your area. Feel free to do that. That's not going to be at least until next week though, so no rush on that. And I'll have it set up. I'll probably set it up like, you know, a day in advance, maybe 2 days. You'll see when it's coming if you guys are subscribed to the channel and finding out when our next content is going to be. Sparking Electric says, see you later, my friend. I need some sleep. I am right there with you. Same mindset right there. Isaac Wolf says, in California, it's 3 hours behind your time. You're Eastern, and it's 12:25 a.m. right there. And as Isaac Wolf says, by the way, happy early October. Well, you don't need to say early for me. I'm in October right now. I'm from the future. Time zones are wacky. Master Motion says, good night, my friend. I'll catch your next stream. Well, thank you for hanging out today, indeed. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight there. And Isaac Wolf says, see you all next time. Good night, everyone, says Sailor Pika. And that's going to be pretty much summing up everything I was going to say. Have yourselves a good evening, depending on what time it is in your area. Maybe get some good sleep. And good luck on your Pokemon adventures in the morning. Again, depending on how safe it is for you folks to get out and about. Because, not to end on like a down, you know, a sad note, or downside or whatever, but as Niantic has said, they're taking some of the I guess, COVID relief bonuses out of the game now, which, as I say, we knew was going to happen at some point. And, yeah, we got to walk our full distance for eggs now, which I'll do. I like walking. I usually just do a little bit of walking in the neighborhood. Alright, that's enough rambling. I'm going to end off. Professor Chaz is signing off for the night. Thank you once again, everybody, for hanging out. Quick little reminder, too, if you're watching this after the live stream is complete, if you want to drop your friend code in the chat, or not in the chat, in the comments down below, feel free to do so. And if you want to find some more codes to add in, you'll probably find a decent amount in there. If not, go check some of the other live streams that we've done. Plenty of codes to add in from, I'm sure, all over the world. Alright, now time to go. Professor Chaz is out of here. Thank you folks once again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. I like the spooky music. This was one of the spookiest trials. Alright, anyway, have a good night. And